guess I'm live. Get her to do put one thing in her. Now she has it all screwed up. Jeez. I told her to put wrestling in sports, and instead of sports, she put a damn D in there. I don't follow her. I have people watching yet. All right. This should be the actually be the third one I did today. I did one this morning on discussed WWE's Hall of Fame and a couple other things. This one's just going to be a little bit about everything. I wanted to do this before AEW comes on. This is the most I've ever did in one day. I got one person watching. I don't know how you get to. One comment. Yeah, Keith, that was Hannah. I said, put wrestling in sports, and obviously, she don't know how to spell. And, kids. I'm trying to get on there where I can see. I guess I got to click this. Okay. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to go. Unless I get a comment down in the thing here. But it's like the third one I did today. But I think if you comment, I can still see it in the corner there. I told her to link it to both of them. I noticed that right before I was to go on live. I'm like, she screwed up the putting sports. I said, you spell sports SPORTD. I know how to write this kid, but hey, at least she linked them for me. Be the first time I can actually I did this will be my third one. It's a lot easier to do when I don't have someone beside me tell me about off the wall stuff. Yeah, I think you're the only one watching, but for some reason, there we go. Now you got to sign in to watch the video. And it's hard, like I said, it's hard to tell. But there's a thing that usually says live chat on here. Then it takes a picture, like it's called a screenshot. And she didn't tell me when it was doing it, so the picture's all blurry. I think I need to fire her and get someone else to help me. I'm just wondering why it won't let me. I don't know, but for some reason they're like up in the box there that you can post stuff. I like doing it better on here because it's well the screen it's a better quality for on YouTube. I just know I can't cuss on here. That's one thing I gotta watch what I'm doing. Yeah, I was going to try to come on before AEW. I don't know how long I could sit there and be able to stomach watching all that. Of course, I haven't watched it in, I think, like 3 weeks. I catch like bits and pieces of it. I just can't sit there and, watch all of it. But it can't be no worse than WWE. I mean, you don't have them damn monitors. That's what I didn't like about the Hall of Fame. They were an empty building with monitors and a fake sound, crowd noise. That I couldn't figure out. I got wires hanging from this thing. But I watched a big majority of it today. It was actually pretty good. I mean, I'm not a big Bella Twins fan. I don't, But hey, obviously they thought that they deserved to get in. But well, whoever got like all the like the sports people, like the wrestlers, who all they picked deserved to get it. Now that stupid Celebrity Hall of Fame is a joke. I think it was what someone said. William Shatner was in there. I'm like, what the hell? That ever since the WWE started doing the Hall of Fames, everybody's popping up doing Hall of Fames. But yeah, this one I'm not going to be on very long because I did like this will be the third one I did. The last one I did on YouTube was like 40 minutes long. But yeah, that celebrity wing, I just think it's pointless to do. I mean, it makes no sense. They had Drew Carey and all like Pete Rose and all that. Just and certain other ones, I just think they're not. Well, now they call them sports entertainers. I think they should just left it the way it was going. Just induct people who deserve to be in there. And there's actually 3 people I'm actually kind of glad to get into the Hall of Fame was JBL, RBD, and Kane and Eric Bischoff. And I like that the Warrior Award is pretty good too. I think that's actually that's a good award. But if they just get rid of the Celebrity Hall of Fame and just do the Hall of Fame and the Warrior Award, I think that'd be good. I think the people who get the Warrior Award, I don't know if they get a ring. They ought to make like a ring for them. Remember, I watched the one with Hillbilly Jim. Oh my God, that was so long. I mean, that man just went on for. They said he's still talking, and then well, that and Davey. I forgot about Davey Boy Smith. That he was his son got was there for him. He had that bulldog with him, which I thought was cool. But So all the everybody except Owens in the Hall of Fame. Brett Amble and the Bulldog are all in there except for Owen. Of course, I don't think that they're ever going to put him in there. Because well, you never know. Maybe one day they'll decide to put him in there, but I don't see it anytime soon. One simple mistake, well, I kind of agree with because one simple mistake cost someone their life. The only thing I didn't like about that, it happened to him, and then they just continued the show. I was like, wow, what the hell? But like I said, hopefully one day he'll get to make it in there. And then I talked earlier about is a lot of the wrestlers have Instagrams, which that's cool to have. But I get on there earlier, and the Mrs. Wife is in a bikini top, okay, that didn't fit her. And her boobs got popped out. And she's just sitting there just grinning. I'm thinking, not all of them do that, but if, at least, you're a well-known, well, I have to say sports entertainer now. But you get on there and have your bazookas hanging out. That just, that just blows my mind. But, then I did want to talk about baseball season. Spring. I don't know if it's still spring training or baseball has actually started yet. But I'm wondering if they're going to do the whole 160. I think they play 162 games. Like I said, everything's going to take a while for everybody to get used to. But I just think if they do it, then they'll have common sense because you can't expect people just hide in our house until this goes away. I don't know. One thing someone asked me earlier if I was going to watch WrestleMania. No, I cannot sit there and watch 2 days of that. I can't wait for next year when it's just one day. I think it's in Dallas. I'm not for sure. I think what they call it, the AT&T Center or Stadium or some shit like that. I don't know. I don't live in Dallas, but I think that them going back to one day, and then once all this clears up, and WWE can get rid of all the monitors and are able to, if they start doing like live shows, I think maybe if they limit Sony sell so many tickets until let it pick back up, I think they'll do all right. They leave the little things on there so damn funny. You have to get a telescope to see it, but because I think that's what's really it's killing their ratings. Because I just looked up a thing earlier, and they're like really bad. I don't. Like I said, I think it's once everything goes back to normal, and they say they're at some kind of arena, see how many people they can have in there, and then try to sell so many tickets, and then they can have 10,000 people in there just separate, and it's a pretty big arena. Just separate them, or only have it where family members sit together. Of course, I go back. I got my first round of the COVID shot. I had to go back to 22nd, but someone told me, "Oh, that's when but someone was saying about the COVID shot's dangerous." I think me having diabetes, if anything's going to get me, it's going to end up being my diabetes. I'm not worried. I rather my diabetes I can deal with. I got family members who are like little, and I don't want to be dragging germs over to them. You can't, like I'd seen on Twitter, which it was one of the used to be an old wrestler says about people trying to tell people to get the COVID shot. So I went on there. I said, if they don't want to get the COVID shot, that's fine. If they want to catch it, and pray to God they don't get sick from it, more power to them. But but like I said, I got mine. And I got to get Andy goes back for his second one. Then me and Hannah's got to go back for our second one. Then Isabel will be going here for her first one. Then after she gets her shot, then we're still going to wear masks because you're going to have them people who think that some kind of the government's trying to kill you garbage. But someone told me at work, the people who don't believe in it are to be the ones that's going to die from it. And I told him, I said, well, they're not, everybody has the right to their own opinion. They can, I said, you can voice your opinion, because you just can't push your opinion on someone else. I said, now if you voice your opinion and I don't like it, you can't get mad at me for it. Like I told him, I said, if I voice my opinion, like what I had to say, I get, I'm going to get mad at you for it. But, the coronavirus, I think what it is, it slowed down a lot of things, like, like the football season, like the NHL, the NBA, and even NASCAR, which I'm not a big NASCAR fan, but people are, and like concerts and stuff like that. Now, when this all go away, everything's not going to just all it's not going to like a floodgate, and everybody's going to start packing places because they're going to have some kind of stipulation what you can do, but it's going to take a long time for a good year or two before they can everything starts picking back up. But like I said, hopefully when they do the WrestleMania next year, they'll be able to, I think it's a building that they had that they broke a record. I think it was like 110,000 people. But I don't, like I said, I don't know. I try to avoid watching the WWE as much as possible. I don't see the necessary need to watch it. But that's just my opinion. 'Cause I know I have a lot of friends who like to watch it, and which that's they enjoy watching, and that's their thing. But yeah, for some reason I can't see why I won't have a comment. Last time I showed the comments, it's hard to tell. But at least you can see it on YouTube, and I did pick up 2 subscribers, and I've been doing this about a week and a half, or maybe a little bit more. I'm like I tell people, I'm not trying to get paid when I do my YouTube. I'm not trying to get paid to do it. I have a job. I work, so I can do. I just do these for free. I know a lot of people get paid. Do take donations and stuff. And I'm not some big celebrity, so that's why I just do them for free. Hey, if you had nothing else better to do, and you want to listen to me ramble on, hey, and you enjoy watching the show, that's fine. At least I like doing them by myself because I don't have distractions. And like today I did it, and I had that whole house of quietness, and that's why I was able to do it. I was on there for like 40 minutes. But Monday, if I'm up on a Monday, I'll do them around like between like 1, maybe 1:30. And then like I try to do them earlier because I try to do them when I'm just here and I don't have a bunch of distractions going on. Like I said, I might do one Friday. I don't know. I got to get my arm checked out, see what's going on with my arm. I had to get my thumb worked on. I don't know, people probably don't care. I had to get my toe worked on. Now it's going to be up my arm. I just got to, got to eat healthy. It's like virtually impossible here when you got junk food. And then you get these. Move this mic over a little bit. It'd be nice if I had a room. I just leave everything set up and stuff. One day here soon I will. I was gonna, they had like a small room at the Sanford Center that I was talking to the guy, but that kind of fell through because of the mold situation they had and all that. Because that building's been there a good 100 and some years. My mom's 70. She'll be 74, and it was there when she was a little. And I was in the 30s, so yeah, it's been a really long time. But I figured it would just be easier if I just, like I said, if I just do these by myself. I can, I'll have, if I do them like when I'm just here, I realized it was a lot easier. I don't have someone coming in and shoving a phone in my face, seeing what they looked up on Amazon. But Monday I'll definitely do one. It'll probably be between like 1:30. And what I'm going to start doing is I realize I can upload videos to my Facebook. And my friend Kenny, I don't see how I'm going to have to ask him how he does it from his YouTube to his Facebook. And I did it, but we did it that one time, and for some reason it didn't show up. Like I said, I don't know what happened. Like I said, I don't think she gave it time to load before it went live. I did see one I did by myself. One day when it was just me, and there was I had like I think it was like 85 views, which is pretty good maybe when you just do it by yourself. Like I said, I'm not going to come on and talk about politics. The ones I usually do on YouTube are about wrestling. I did one where I talked about the Hall of Fame today, and I'm going to do one Monday. It'll be about wrestling, just, Some I'll do about like football and baseball and on the NHL seasons. I think, I don't know if it's still going on because it's usually about the time where season usually wraps up. Well, they like the East, so I don't know what's going on with them. Their season's usually done. This is about the time that they start their playoff games. But with everything going on, I think it kind of moved it back a little. But I kind of I have an app on my phone that tells me what the scores because kids always want to go to the game. You got to either you pay for the tickets, you pay for the parking, the food, and if you get a souvenir. And by the time you leave, you're about $100 and some in the hole. So you add that times 3, and then I took them to a WWE show, which I didn't know, and it's kind of blew my mind. I get up to where we're standing in the line, and I will always carry it back with me. And I got like deodorant cans in there. I bought a couple pocket knives that I just threw and I forgot I had in there. I had a stun gun in there. I had in there. Just. So I get to the thing. I'm like, shit. And my son Anthony goes, what? I said, I'm not going to be able to go in. He goes, why? And I opened the bag. He goes, and I said, the metal detector is going to pick us up. So what I did, I had a sandwich. We had them pizza sandwiches. Well, I had the white things. So I wiped all the sauce and stuff off. I wrapped everything in aluminum foil, stuck it in, and I had this wee little medicine bag about this big, about that wide. I crammed everything in there. They searched the whole bag. They said, what's in the little bag? I said, it's my insulin. And The girl says, female products. Walked right in. Get in there. He goes, they didn't open the bag. I said, I know. I said, like, that was poor security. But, it's not like I intentionally did it on purpose. But we went up there, and I was just amazed how much that they were selling them belts that the older guys walk around and think they were actually world champions and shit like that. I had more fun making fun of the people than watching the show. The house shows are just horrible anymore. I think the last time I was there, it was supposed to be like a Raw Live, but it wasn't. It was I think it was like Charlotte Flair and someone else and a couple other people. I just, after we laughed up, like told them, I said, if we're going to go watch another event, we'll go to Pittsburgh where, they're actually live and it's a better quality. Then I told them, I said, well, probably not because you go up there and then, like I said, it's a 3-hour show and you got like an hour, 2 hours of talking and an hour of wrestling. And then you got Bray Wyatt coming up with that. Whoever designed that mask, look, I think to me it looks stupid. And Alexa Bliss, I don't know what her role is. I mean, she's a good-looking woman. I don't, see the point of making her look like she's some deranged saint worshiper. But it just amazes me. But like I said, whoever their creative team is not very good at it. Or then I seen where they said they got analysts or scientific analysts. Like, especially had like 60 of them. I heard this on Jim Cornette's. I was flipping through and I hit it on accident, and they were talking about that. I listened for a couple minutes, but oh my God. Got someone messaged me. Just gave me 1 second. No, like that. I won't be doing anything all day, and once I get my final ding, it's either pictures or some kind of goofy shit. But I gotta kind of, I'll probably be on here maybe like 3 or 4 more minutes because, like I said, I don't want. I know a lot of people around here like watching AEW. I've seen a lot of people who's been doing a watch along. I don't know if I can do that because, like I said, within the first 10 to 15 minutes, I fall asleep. I mean, like maybe it's just me, but like, I don't know. If they would change things up a little bit, make them more interesting, and have less talking. I mean, you don't have to get on there and do a 45-minute promo on one person. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to try to do this before AEW comes on. So, like I said, I don't know about Friday. Like I said, I got to see what's going on with my arm. And then I would do one Monday. And Keith, if you're still on here, I'll send you the link where you can get on and watch it. I did realize I can do them on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I don't do anything on Twitter. I don't like Twitter. Twitter's just, I don't know. You got to be real careful. They're real sensitive about stuff. And but that's someone said something about doing it on Twitch and Periscope. Yeah, no, that's all right. I do a couple of female wrestlers that not like that were in TNA and which now is Impact and stuff like that. There's a couple other ones that did them when they were in the WWF, not in WWE. They do them on that like Twitch and stuff. I'm not I don't. I'm not going to get into all that. So these will probably be the main 3 that I do them on is YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. But like I said, I'll be on. Like I said, I don't know about Friday until I see what's going on. And like I said, Monday about 1:30. Like I said, I try to do them around between 12 and 1:30. Well, I can actually stay on a little bit longer. I can give me enough time to, like I said, it'll most likely be about wrestling, or unless I change my mind. But the one I was going to have it on, I called it the 3 levels of wrestling. There's always the good, and there's the bad, and there's just I call it the WTF. But like I said, it's almost 8 o'clock. So whoever's watching, I will see. Like I said, I need to start posting when I'm going to be on there. It's just it's like a pop-up thing, like, give people enough time so they know what's going on. But like I said, I've been on here. Yep. I figure about 30. Hold on. I'll get like another 30 seconds, making it even 32. But like I said, hopefully these will pick up a little bit more than they usually do. I figure if I do it more often, I'll probably pick up a lot of people. I had a couple people on here the other day that was actually, there's like a little box down here. There were comments. But the thing with YouTube is, if you post something that they think it's inappropriate, they'll remove your comment. But then if you do it again, they'll remove it again. The third time they don't remove it, they kick you out of the room. I don't know why they do that. And anyway, I can get them to quit doing it. If I can figure out how, there's some way you can do that. But I figure, But other than that, like I said, I don't know about Friday, but definitely Monday. Between I'll see between like 12:30 and 1:30. I'll be on. But until then, everybody gotta have a fantastic night, and I gotta keep seeing who keeps calling me. I can no one calls me until I'm doing something. But other than that, I'll see everybody Monday. Enjoy AEW.